it's Christina with C. Mitchell Creates, and I'm here with another project for you. Today we're going to make this cute little card. I call it Jar of Candy Corn. Yeah, I know. It's just something that's what I thought of. But it's a quick, simple, easy card. So let's dive in and make this. So you're going to need a piece of pumpkin pie cardstock that measures 5.5 by 8.5, and all it is an 8.5 by 11 cut in half. We're going to pull in our trimmer, and this trimmer is really good because you have the cutting tool and you have the scoring tool, so you can cut it and then score it at the same time. So you're going to score this cardstock at 4 1/4. Okay, and that's going to give you regular size card that will fit in our envelopes. So that's done. So now you're going to need a piece of the pumpkin pie glimmer paper. Look how pretty that is. And this is going to be 5 1/4 by 4. And then a piece of designer series paper. This is from the Halloween Nights designer series paper, and it's going to be, you know what? I thought I had this measurement down. I guess that's up. It's going to be 5 by 3 3/4. And all these measurements will be on my blog. So we're going to attach this paper first. Snail. I'm just using my snail. You can use hair and tape if you want. You can use the fast fuse. I'm just using my snail. Alright, so you're going to attach that piece to there. Oops. Okay, right, so now we're going to add our designer series paper, but first I want to pull in this baker's twine. You get this one, and you get the black and smoky slate color. I had it over here with me. Oh, I do. It's right here. You get these two together, and we're going to use the orange and black for this. And just going to wrap it around. I wrap it around a couple times. It is kind of tricky doing this part, but once you do it a couple times, it'll work out. Give yourself enough tail. That's always one of my problems. I never give myself enough tail. You can always trim it. So, alright, so cut that. And you don't have to tie it extremely tight, but tie it a little snug. Alright. If you tie it too tight, it might bend your paper, so tie that in a knot. Let's see if I can get this on the first try. Maybe. Oh, my nails don't get that. I seriously gotta give my nails some living. Alright. A nice tight bow. And then we can trim our tails. Slide this on up just a little bit, not too much. Alright. Now we're gonna add dimensionals. And I do add it above the baker's twine. That way it just doesn't, slide off easily. Alright, here we have it. Peel these backs off. And if you wanted to, you could put you a dimensional in here to hold this in place if you wanted to. Alright, so let's add that to the front of here. Alright. We'll set that aside for now. So now you want a piece of Whisper White cardstock that measures 6.5 by 3. This will allow you to get your images on here. We're going to use the Jar of Haunts stamp set. You can get this in the holiday catalog. We're going to use the Happy Halloween. Well, we'll use that for our sentiment. We're going to use this jar and the candy corn. So you can stamp all this out at one time if you would like. We're going to use the Tuxedo Black Memento ink. Blocks these are clean too. Alright, so we're going to ink this up really good. Stamp your jar out. And I use that ink because it is very good for, ooh, and you know what? Let's hold that there. I want to get a good impression. So let's pull it in. Let's see if I'm here tonight. And I've been working, you can tell I've been working with glitters everywhere. Yeah, see, it did not give me a good impression. So, no biggie, we can flip it over. Alright. Don't you just love how you mess up and goof up and just flip it over. Alright. So stamp that down. There we go. Alright. Now we're going to stamp out our candy corn. Again, using the Tuxedo Black Memento ink. I don't know if you can see this very well, but see how it kind of curves with one? We're going to take it, and you're going to stamp it right along this bottom. Get a good impression. Just like that. Excuse me. Yes, still trying to get over this sinus problems. Alright. At this point, you're going to make you a little mask. This was just an extra piece that I had. And I'm just going to lay it over, so it don't matter if it sticks or not. But if you are not too keen about that, use a sticky note and fussy cut them out. Or hand cut them out, however you want to say it. So you're going to take it this time. Let's see. Okay. You're going to flip it the other way. And you want to get that single one in your jar lid. So stamp it down. So now it looks, they're all behind each other. Alright, so that's it for the jar. So now you're going to stamp this out 2 more times. Down here. So once. And twice. There we go. So we're done with that for now. Alright. So also in the holiday catalog, you get the, they have the Stampin' Right markers, and it comes with the pumpkin pie and the old olive. So we're going to use our pumpkin pie. If you do not have this this marker, I will show you another way to get your color on here. And we're going to do that for the yellow part. So you want to take your Stampin' Right marker and candy corn. The orange is in the center. So we're going to start with this one since I stamped it first. So I'll fast forward through this so you don't have to watch me color every bit of it. But I love these Stampin' Right markers. And it works really great with this ink. The ink does not bleed. And you can just fill in. I'm not even being perfect with this. Alright, so I have all the orange parts colored in. So now we're going to go to the yellow part of the candy corn. And for that one, we are going to use Daffodil Delight. You can find this in the annual catalog. And we're going to use, I don't have this marker, so we're going to use a blender pen. These are really great. So, excuse me, squish it in the center. That's going to get you some ink on your lid. See? So now you have you a palette. This is a great way to get you a variety of palette. And you're just going to swirl it in here, pick you up some ink, depending on how dark you want your yellow. And you're just going to come in and color in your yellow bits, your yellow parts. I hope I can see this. Let's see how great. Isn't that cool? You can turn an ink pad and a blender pen into a marker you do not have. And add color to your images. Like I said, I do like my markers, but I don't have this color yet, so this is how we provide it. Alright, I'm going to fast forward through this and finish getting these. Okay, so I have all my candy corn colored in. Watch this. All you have to do, color off till it becomes clear, and you're ready for your next color. How cool is that? Awesome, I know. So these are a must-have. Alright, so we're done with that. So the next step that we want to do is we're going to cut out our candy corn. And I'm just going to hand cut them out. Okay, so I have my jar cut out, and I use this framelit from the Everyday Jars to cut that out. And then I have my 2 candy corn cut out. So let's assemble this part. I'm going to bring our card base back in. We're going to get our dimensionals. And I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals. Oh, look at there. I almost cut that out. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting happy with myself. So we're going to pop this up on dimensionals. Alright, we're going to kind of angle this. Move this up a tad bit. That's what I'm saying. You really didn't have to worry about sticking this down, because you can move it around, and this will hold it. Those dimensionals back there is going to hold it from going that way, and this is going to hold it from going down. So we're just going to stick that right down there. Now, we're going to take one of these candy corn, and we're going to put one here and kind of bring it out some. This one's going to get stuck right to, so we're going to bring in our glue dots. These are the mini glue dots. And I love these things too. They worked really good on this project for these tiny candy corn. I'll just put a couple on there. Alright, so we're going to pop this down here, but you're going to want to kind of move it over a little bit. Don't put it right at the jar. And this one we're going to pop up, and we're going to put it right at the jar. So pop this one up on dimensional. You just really need one dimensional. If you wanted more, you could use more. So we're going to take this one, and we're going to put it towards the jar and layer it on top of that. So now it looks like more are falling out, and you got a dimension. So now we're going to stamp our sentiment. So you need a piece of Whisper White cardstock that is 1 by 1 3/4. Again, measurements will be on my blog. Okay, and then you need a piece of pumpkin pie glimmer paper that is 1 1/4 by 2. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp this out first. So let's set the card aside and bring back in our Stampin' Pierce mat. Alright. And now we're going to use the Happy Halloween saying from the kit, from the stamp set. Jar of Haunt stamp set. Alright. And then we're going to use our pumpkin pie ink. I'm going to add some glitter on there. Alright. Ink it up really good. Stamp that out. There we go. Alright. Put that away. Now we're going to take the So we're going to take our enamel shape, and we're going to use the small orange ones. All of this can be found in the holiday catalog, so don't worry about that. Except for the Daffodil Delight ink that is in the annual catalog. So we're just going to take one of these, pop it there. I always turn mine upside down because it's easier for me to get it lined up. Pop that one there. Okay. Now we're going to take our Glimmer paper and we're going to attach that first. Using the snail. Again, use any adhesive that you want. Using the snail. We're going to pop that right there. And then we're going to pop our sentiment up on dimensionals. I told you, I use a lot of dimensionals. I love dimensionals. So, and we're going to pop that right on top of there. And there you have this cute little card. And you have where you can write the cinnamon in there. If you want, you could add a matte, just a white matte with Whisper White. But I thought it was cute just like this. So if you check out my website to order these supplies, be sure to check out my blog. I'll have all the measurements and everything on there. And yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.